The question on all home buyers' minds right now is, should I buy a house right now, 2023, or should I wait a year from now, 2024, when we know that mortgage rates are going to be substantially lower? And we're going to dig into that now in this video. So hello everybody, my name is Ryan Wheeler with United Residential Mortgage, and in this video today we're going to discuss whether or not you should buy a house now and refinance later, or should you wait for mortgage rates to come down? And I realize that that's a big question because of the affordability factor, but I'm going to show you the math here and show you why it does not make sense to wait. And it has to do everything with demand. Demand increases when costs increase or decrease. So when interest rates come down, you'll have more buyer demand, which is going to drive home prices further up. So you'll end up paying more for the house. So let's get into it here. We'll get into the math. So for example, on a $300,000 house, the expected and predicted by all major authorities on year-over-year price growth is 8%. So the same house that cost you $300,000 today, a year from now, 12 months from now, will be about 8% more. That 8% comes out to $24,000. So that means this $300,000 house is going to cost you $324,000 a year from now, right? So if we consider that, so that's our first factor. Then we'll also look at, all right, this $300,000 house, if I buy this now at, let's say, 6.5% interest rate, for easy math, rates are fluctuating a quarter or so above that, but let's say 6.5% interest rate, and then a year from now, they're predicted to be at least 1% lower, right? 1 full percent at 5.5, right? And so that's a 1% difference. So that 1% difference, 1% interest difference, 1% times 300,000 is $3,000. So that's $3,000 a year in interest that you're going to pay, right? And so you refinance a year from now, you've paid $3,000 in additional interest, and then you'll have the refi cost, which say we have no lender fees, we don't charge appraisal costs. So let's just say title fees maybe $1,500 to $2,000. Let's round up and say $2,000. We can do no cost refinances as well, but we're just going to do worst case scenario here for this. So you've got $2,000 in refi cost, $3,000 in interest that you paid. So you're now at $5,000 because 1 year in, you bought the house at a higher interest rate, refinance later. That cost you $5,000 year over year. So I think you see where I'm going with this. So if you wait to buy the house a year from now, that same house costs you $24,000 extra because of the year over year price growth. Or it costs you $5,000 in interest and refi cost. So it's either $5,000 versus $24,000, in additional cost. So which one makes sense more? So think about this too. If you buy this house at $5,000, obviously this makes sense. It's a no-brainer. $5,000 costs less than $24,000. So, but now you have a house that's worth $324,000. So not only did you spend that $5,000 extra, but you have 24 minus that $5,000. So you've got a $19K. You just made $19,000 without doing anything. So it's clear. It's a clear-cut case here of when we're asking that question, does it make sense to buy a house now, or should I wait for interest rates to come down? The only thing that make people want to wait for interest rates is because their payment looks higher on paper, but you got to see the bigger picture, and this is it right here. This is the math. Now I know we're speculating on interest rates, but that data is based on technical information, based on inflation, the slowing of the economy. The Fed is already putting pauses or not hiking interest rates when they had planned to months ago, and the reason is they're already seeing this economic slowdown that they had anticipated. With the economic slowdown, lower inflation, we're going to start to see lower mortgage rates. Mortgage rates are predicted to be in the 5s by next year, mid to low 5s, maybe into 5s by end of the year. But needless to say, we kind of use some estimates here, but it's going to be really, really close. Same with the year-over-year price growth. People say, well, why do you think it's going to be 8% year-over-year price growth? This is based on the assumption of low inventory, which we know we have, especially in this Kentucky area and central Kentucky, E-Town area. low inventory mixed with lower interest rates, that means more demand. Lower interest rates will create more buyers to come in the market because lots of buyers are saying we're waiting on the sidelines until rates come down. And so those low interest rates bring more buyers into the market. You still have low inventory. You have way more buyers than you have sellers, which is going to create bidding wars and price growth. It is going to create price growth again. Same thing that happened during COVID. So you have to think rates bottomed out. Buyers came into the market, there was not enough supply or inventory to meet the demand, and all of a sudden home prices skyrocketed. This is exactly what caused that. We're going to be in the same situation next year because there's a lot of pent-up demand. A lot of buyers went onto the sidelines in 2022 when interest rates spiked into the 6s and even hit 7s. And so a lot of buyers put it on the shelf, probably 50% or more, said we're going to wait till rates come down. And so this is what's going to happen. This is why we're going to be in a situation where this makes sense. So hope you enjoyed this video today. Thanks a lot for watching. If you have any questions or want to dig into this stuff or want to get a pre-approval or just a basic Q&A session, you can schedule a call with me at schedulewithryan.com, schedulewithryan.com, or check us out, check me out on my website, unitedresidential.net, or, shoot me a text or a phone call, 270-228-0075. The information is in the below this video as well. So please reach out. Looking forward to talking to you on the next video. Hope you enjoyed it. Take care. Have a wonderful day. Bye.